Looks like it is recording, so I will begin. Hi, I'm MrGamingGuitarist, and I have no clue if this video will be short or long, but I just wanted to capture some thoughts on camera. I saw this tweet about the new trailer that was shown today at DC Fandom for the Snyder cut of Justice League. And please forgive my chair. It is from the 90s. It actually is. This chair has been in my family for as long as I can remember. So, with Zack Snyder, I have to make an apology because I was wrong about him. The first Zack Snyder movie I ever saw was 300. I was 13 years old, and I know, I'm 13, watching an R-rated movie. You shouldn't, but hey, it was a family movie night. Anyway, I loved it. Then I saw Watchmen in theaters. Loved it. I think you could say Watchmen in theaters was my very first time watching a Zack Snyder movie in theaters the day it came out. Then I heard that he was doing a Superman film, and I couldn't have been more excited. Then I heard all these reviews come out, and so what happened was I made my best friend, you might know him as Spider Mist on Twitch, but to me he's just my friend Keanu, and yes, he was actually named after Keanu Reeves. How cool is that? We're the same age. Anyway, known him for 20 years. Actually, this year's now our 21st year of knowing each other. Yeah, he's like a brother to me. Anyway, he refused to see Man of Steel the day it came out. He said, "Hey, Jaren, I refuse to see Man of Steel in theaters. If I'm gonna go out to see a movie with you and your family, I want to see This Is the End," which was the Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg movie. I thought it was great. However, I think a lot more about Man of Steel than I do about This Is the End. And that's because I kept hearing so many people talk shit about Man of Steel before I ever got a chance to see it. And so I was using, and I hate to admit this, but I was using other people's opinions they were influencing me. I guess you could say maybe it was peer pressure, if that counts at all. But peer pressure was influencing me to avoid Man of Steel at all costs, because so many people were telling me, "Jaren, don't waste your money. Don't support Zack Snyder." So many people were telling me what to do. And unfortunately, for a good 2 weeks, I fucking listened to them. So what happened was, maybe 2 weeks later at a matinee, I told my mom, "Hey, let's go see Man of Steel. I need to see just what the fuck people are so mad about. I need to see it. I need to see it for myself." So I saw it, and guess what? I thought it was fine. I didn't love it, did not hate it, but I thought it was okay. But the funny thing is, the more and more, each time I watch it, I like it more and more. I don't love it still, but I think I respect it. And so when I found out his next movie was going to be Batman v Superman, I was fucking pissed. Because I wanted a sequel to Man of Steel. I just wanted another Superman movie because my original train of thought was you need two movies with Superman. Then go ahead and throw Batman in the mix. But guess what? Reviews came out. Everyone said, this movie fucking sucks. Don't support Zack Snyder. Fuck this movie. Blah, 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 blah. However, I was one of those people that did see it in theaters the day it came out. And guess what? I thought it fucking sucked. And then I started to have a lot of let's just say I started to have a lot of frustration with Zack Snyder. And then what happened was, then I heard about what happened with Justice League and why he left that movie. Because he was going through a family tragedy, which is very sad. And I can't even imagine that. Someone losing their child, I can't even imagine. So I heard Joss Whedon was taking over for the reshoots. And then I thought oh shit, this is gonna be amazing. Joss Whedon, the man who made the Avengers what they are today. Hooray, I'm gonna love it. Then I saw Justice League in theaters. Funnily enough, that's the day I cut off my long hair. Actually, a little fun fact. Or a fun picture, actually. Hang on, let me find it. I'll get to it. This was me the day before the night right before I saw Justice League in theaters. That was me. I got my hair cut and then went to the theater to see Justice League, or as it's now known to be called, Justice League. Then it turns out I was in denial with that film. And then I started to realize Warner Brothers has a habit. They love to fuck over Zack Snyder. Because I hated the theatrical cut of BVS. Then I saw the Ultimate Edition. I was like, oh my god, this movie's so much better. There's still parts I don't like about it, but still, I would say this: if the theatrical cut of BVS was a 5 out of 10, let's just say the Ultimate Edition made it like a 6 or a 7. I enjoyed it. I don't want to say I enjoyed it, but let's just say way more satisfying than that fucking theatrical release ever was. Excuse me. I got allergies. And then when what the fuck am I talking about? And then when oh god, I am so sorry. I just lost my fucking train of thought. The fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So then when I saw the theatrical release of Justice League, I was in denial. I thought, wow, this is good. Not good. I was like, yeah, I had fun. But then I kept hearing about this thing called the Snyder Cut. Then more and more reports came out that the entire movie, just didn't even use something like 70% of Zack's footage. I'm like, god damn, I thought Joss only did reshoots. I still don't know the full story, and if you know the story and you can tell me what source you found it out from, please let me know. But I was just so I started to feel sick to my stomach that Warner Brothers would fuck over Zack Snyder again. Again. Like, I don't. Just. Why? I never understood studio interference with any movie, especially something that's going to have as many eyes on it as fucking Justice League would. You're, I mean, there's a reason why you hire a director for a movie. You let the director know, you tell the director, okay, Zach, we want you to do Justice League. They're like, okay. What they should have, what they're doing now is what they should have done from the very beginning. Let him do what he wants and leave him alone until he's finished. And don't interfere with his work. And that's exactly what they did. Because, they just said, all right, we got this footage that Zach filmed. Let's not use any of it. Joss, we want you to make Justice League just like the fucking Avengers. Make them quippy. And by the way, this is not, by any means, please do not mistake this as me saying I don't like the Avengers films. I mean, if you go back to my past on this YouTube channel and you see me talk about the Avengers films, you know I love them to death, okay? All right, this is not about that, all right? We're talking specifically about Warner Brothers' mistreatment of Zack Snyder, and more generally about how big corporations and executives at movie studios should not be interfering with directors. Because what happens is when an executive that is not a fucking director, he's just all they are is just a producer. They're not a writer. They are not a director. I mean, shit. It's just, you need to let the creative people do their job, and you, as the executive, need to make sure you don't shove a stick in your director's ass. That is exactly what the old guard of Kevin Tsujihara and company did. I'm so thankful now that Kevin Tsujihara and John Berg and Jeff Johns are gone. Because now there's a lot of reports coming out about... there's lots of reports coming out now. And Ray Fisher, he was the one to, I guess, what's the term? Is it whistleblower? I don't know. Where he said, hey, Joss Whedon was enabled by Jeff Johns and John Berg to create a very toxic, hostile work environment during the reshoots of Justice League. And that kind of surprised me because I thought Joss Whedon was a good guy. Everything that I see from him, he appears to be a civil, decent, kind human being, but apparently, according to Ray Fisher, that is not the case at all. And apparently Jeff Johns threatened Ray Fisher. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is, but based on, just the world we live in today, I have I'm willing to bet my money that Ray Fisher is telling the truth. But of course, I don't know the truth yet, but, they said that Warner Media has launched an investigation, so, well, we will see. We will see. But anyways, I'm rambling. What the hell am I trying to say? What's the point I'm trying to say? Oh, yes. I was judging Zack Snyder based on the theatrical cuts of his films that were released Yes, that's the end of the sentence. I was just so... God, I blamed Zach when I shouldn't have. Like it's bothering me just how fucking ignorant I truly was 4 years ago. Because all I said is, it's Zach's fault. He fucked up Batman. He fucked up Superman. God, why? But I was wrong. Because guess what? I hope, I just wish that the fucking Snyder Cut will be released in theaters before HBO Max, but I know that they don't want to take that. Warner Brothers doesn't want to take that risk. So yeah, I'm just glad that we're getting this at all, because this is so unprecedented in the history of the film industry. Like, I've never seen a fan campaign, a fan rallying, a fan outburst, and with so many people denying it, saying, hey, I remember there's so many toxic people on the internet. No shit. But there's so many toxic people on the internet that were saying a bunch of shit like stop believing in the Snyder Cut. The movie Justice League is what it is, and you just refuse to accept it. Because you want to believe in hope that a Snyder Cut exists. Well, hey, it does now. And it just feels like such a... it is such an achievement, because I never once thought it was going to... I believed that it existed, but I never thought that WB would actually go through with it. So, finally, I'm just glad that we're going to be getting the Justice League that we should have had from the very beginning. And I'm just glad that this time, because now that the tyrants known as Kevin Tsujihara and Jeff Johns and John Berg are all no longer part of the picture, and instead we have Walter Hamada and I forget the current CEO of Warner Brothers. Hang on, let me Google it. WB CEO. Ann Sarnoff. I am just so glad that we have new people at the helm that actually give a fuck about letting their creators actually be creative. Now, I think that's all I have to say about that. Because I'm just glad that Zach is in full on, let me do whatever the fuck I want and fucking leave me alone. I'm so happy about that. Because I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of toxicity on the internet. I'm so sick of it. And, I am no saint, because I very clearly have been toxic as well in the past. But, I'm human. I am only a human. I'm not a Kryptonian. So all I can do is, learn from, as all of us should, we learn from our mistakes and we try to do better as best we can. Yeah. Oh, I was just about to say something, but you know what? I'm not going to say it. That'll be a completely other discussion that I do not want to open the can of worms in this current video. So anyways, I think I'm done rambling. I just wanted to put my thoughts on the Snyder Cut situation on camera. I doubt anyone will ever watch this video, because that seems to be how YouTube works these days. The algorithm is rigged against us small fry that are trying so hard to build up to build up a loyal audience, and create a community where we can have good discussions. Because, hey, I've been trying to do that for 10 fucking years on YouTube. And guess where it's led me? My first copyright strike in 10 years. Anyways, I'm done. I'm going to cut it off here. Anyways, please be civil in the comments if there's anyone that cares enough to actually leave a comment. And if you are not civil, and if you are going to be toxic, your comment will be deleted, and I will block you on my channel. That's the way I operate. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, if you cared to make it this far in the video. And hopefully, if this is your first time watching me, I did a bunch of reaction videos to all the DC Fandom panels and trailers and footage, so feel free to check that out. Anyways, and if you like what you see, please subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when I make new videos. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.